You know, honestly, I think that the person who invented streaking probably lived in a humid climate because they were like, why even bother wearing clothes? Monday morning. I am gonna go out and run easy this morning. We're looking at trying to get about 6 to 7 miles, which last week was longish for me as far as health goes. So we'll see how this goes. I'm going out of town tomorrow, headed to Georgia to visit family, and so I really gotta soak up some of the reasonable weather here before we head out there. But I should be able to meet up with Travis, Trav Daddy on Instagram, for those of you who know him, when I'm out there, so that should be fun. But when I look at the weather, it is thunderstorms the entire week that I am there, which is rough. So we'll see how this goes. I may get some forced rest. I don't mind running in the rain, but thunderstorms, lightning, right, can be iffy, especially in a place that I'm not familiar with. So we'll see. But honestly, this weekend I'm feeling pretty good. I don't want to say I'm back. I don't want to say I'm fully there, but I am going to shift my focus, I think, for at least the next 2 months, because my priority is Tokyo. And so somewhat of a base build, somewhat of a just finding my health again, somewhat of a building that foundation back up is kind of going to be the focus. And we're just going to go from there. So this is week 2 or part 2 of chasing health. And yeah, we're going to get a little bit of caffeine and get moving. We are going to work today, and then we'll be back, or we'll be flying out tomorrow morning. So let's go. Meeting up with my buddy Seth for a run this morning. Literally like 2 minutes from my house, and I'm late. I had to use the bathroom a couple extra times this morning. Oh. All right, should be there any second now. Going with the Rebels.
Yeah,
Forgot to film with Seth because we were just talking the whole time. It's a good dude. I feel really good today. Like, feel pretty much like my normal self. And I think a big part of that is just having someone to run with. Low pressure, not thinking about things, which Isaac Wood kind of recommended I do that. It's like, don't run unless you have someone to run with, because then you don't think about the running. It's good advice.
Yeah, keep it going. Woo! Keep streaking.
We'll see you guys. I have no idea who those people are. That's awesome. All right, I just got a lunch lift in at the office, and now I'm headed home. It was just went with a quick upper body day. I just wanted to move my body this afternoon. I was feeling really good this morning on the run. And then just this morning at work, I started to get a pounding headache. And I think that's more related. Last night I got some really bad sleep, so I think that's more tied to that. But I am feeling good today, guys. I like, you know, one of the potential things that the doctor said I might be dealing with was Epstein-Barr. Sometimes mono is, you know, it can progress into mono. And if you have Epstein-Barr virus, which 9 out of 10 people have those antibodies, apparently, adults, right? Basically, yeah, if you have that virus, like, at times of high stress in your life, it can trigger basically like a mono reaction, which lasts 2 to 4 weeks. I'm feeling pretty good right now. I'm feeling like I'm kind of in the clear. Again, knock on glass, because that's all that's next to me. But feeling better than I have in a long time, and it's been about 4 weeks of feeling this way. So I'm hoping that that's what it was. I'm gonna feel miserable for the next week because I'm gonna be in Georgia, and it's gonna be rainy and humid and hot, and I'm still gonna try and get a run in. So, you know, it is what it is. But that's where we're at. So yeah, but just got a lift in, felt strong, felt good. Trying to eat healthy. We had basically like salads
at lunch today with chicken, which was really good. Made sure to throw all the veggies on top of there. I got the pickled onions, the corn salsa, tomatoes, all of that, avocado, some healthy fats. And then I just had, you know, a superfood snack, high in fiber, prebiotics. Trying to keep my protein intake up. Gonna go home, have a fruit smoothie probably, and get back to work. So I'm doing everything I can to stay healthy, to stay locked in. It can be tough though when you're, you know, working at an office or working from home, even, to just stay on top of it, trying to chase health. And I think, you know, what's kind of interesting is, like, I put a ton of pressure on myself as of late to, like, hit the 5K, hit the 10K, and I do feel like maybe that was stressing me out as well. And could have been a trigger paired with everything. Stress is stress, but I kind of made the decision that for at least the next month, if not 2 months, I'm gonna just focus on being healthy and just moving. Now, that may mean I run 50 miles in a week still, right? It may mean that I run more than 10 hours in a week because, you know, I'm just kind of doing what sounds good, but the key here is the large majority, if not maybe with the exception of like one run a week, I'm gonna be running easy. And then I will, I want to hit some trails, I want to hit some mountains and try and get myself outside and connecting outside. So that's kind of the plan. Some mountain time, some trail time, I think will be good for the soul. And just find some fun in running. I still like running, I still enjoy running. I just, now that I've kind of taken a step back to say, hey, like, chill on the metrics, right? I'm kind of feeling like I got excited all of a sudden about, hey, like, this is going to be really good. It's going to be a good month, good 2 months of just running for my own health and running for my own enjoyment. So that's what we're going to do for the next at least month, maybe 2 months. We'll still keep some speed work in to keep some efficiency. And then we'll probably hit a 5K block or a speed block, and then full marathon training will start before we know it. So you know, we've got 9-ish months to Tokyo. I might find out, this video may be the one where we find out if I get into Tokyo. In fact, I really hope it is. So we'll see, but I don't know. We'll hoping for a good week. Travel always takes it out of me, so I'll check in tomorrow after my flight, and we'll go from there, guys. So
It's official. We're going to Tokyo. I could not be more pumped. I literally just sat on my bed last night after getting the notice and just like actual tears. Just was in tears. I can't tell you the last time I ever like cried over excitement and just like was like just mind blown that it's happening. I know this whole time I've been planning on it, but it's happening. So we're going to Tokyo. We're going to Tokyo 2026. I got that notice last night. Gotta raise the money still. So quick plug, obviously, you know, down in the description below, there's now a fundraising link. If you have the means and are able, willing, please consider donating to the cause. We've already raised through that link, I think like $350. So we're 10% of the way there. You know, I'm gonna raise $1,000, or I'm gonna pay $1,000 of my own dollars to get there, to run the race just for the charity, right? As far as like getting my family there, flying there, like that's all on me and my family, right? But just, you know, need to raise the money and need to get healthy, need to train. So speaking of getting healthy, I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna do some shoe testing today. So we've got the Rocket X3 on foot, and I've also got the Cielo X1 2.0 and Rocket X2. So I'm just gonna do 400 by 12, and I'm gonna do 400 in the Rocket X3. Then I'm gonna do 400 or 4 by 100 in the 3, 4 by 400 in the Cielo X1 2.0, 4 by 100, 4 by 400 in the Rocket X2, and then I'm going to warm up and cool down in the Rocket X3 as well, just so that I can get a good feel for what the shoes are supposed to, like the differences, key differences between the shoes. So, yeah, but I'm flying out to Georgia today, so I need to be done in about an hour, a little over an hour, to get showered, rinsed off, ready to go. So, got to get moving, but we're going to Tokyo.
Sun's still not up, but light enough that taking the light off, first 4 done, about 6:30 pace, feeling good. I'm purposely taking it a little bit easier, but we're gonna switch out to the Rocket X2. Rocket X3 so far, bouncy, really bouncy. Fairly stable, but not like insanely stable by any means. All right, we gotta keep moving. I cracked my freaking screen protector going on a flight in like 5 hours. Anyway, so Rocket X2 for the next 3 reps, just did 1. Crazy how this feels low stack, honestly. Like, it's got bounce. I really like it. It feels low drop, low stack. It doesn't feel like it aids your stride quite as much, but I feel so much more nimble in this compared to the Rocket X3. Rocket X3 is bouncy, super bouncy, soft. This is more stable though. And this feels lighter, which I'm not sure if it actually is, but it feels lighter. It just feels more nimble compared to the new one, which, like, the degree of which surprises me. The degree to which it is lighter, more nimble, more kind of streamlined, more ground feel, way more than I expected personally. So anyway, 15 seconds, gotta hit this next rep. So instantly, Cielo X1 2.0, just wildly unstable in comparison. You instantly notice the medial cutout, like, so prominent compared to the Rocket X2 and 3. I'm not gonna say that the Rocket X3 is like crazy stable though, because the foam is really soft and bouncy. And so I could see people with stability issues actually struggling with kind of how much that's probably going to work your lower limbs. Now, compared to like the Cielo X1, yeah, sure, way more stable, but it's not as stable as I think maybe it's been talked about or advertised. But so far, way bouncier, way easier to relax in the Rocket X3. Rocket X2 wants to go fast. Rocket X2, close to the ground, I was having a hard time pulling back. Okay, got 1 more rep. We're feeling good today, and this is off of 5.5 hours of sleep because got to go to the airport. Sun is coming up. See it back there, starting to get orange. It's about to get beautiful. I gotta see how the Rocket X3 feels. Maybe I've just warmed up, but I'm flying in the Cielo X1 2.0. Feels like you're running downhill. Like the decoupled heel, the 8mm drop, I believe it is, like, feels like you're running downhill after wearing both the Rocket and the Rocket X2 and 3. Rocket X3 is bouncy, Rocket X2 is nimble, Cielo X1 2.0, speedy. All right, mile done in the Cielo X1 2.0. Now we are gonna just do a half-mile cool down in the Rocket X3. I got a shower. All right, so here we go, Rocket X3. So the shoe is the bounciest of the 3. It is the most comfortable of the 3 versus like Rocket X2 as well as Cielo X1 2.0. That being said, I find it's the slowest of the 3. Even after, I did my first few reps in it, I did my last few reps in it, really got a feel for the shoe. The Cielo X1 2.0 feels like it's running downhill. The Rocket X2, very stable, closer to the ground, a little bit more nimble. This is the bounciest, the most comfortable. It is a great, in my mind, one run-in, right? It is a great everyman super shoe. And I think that's what it's built to be.
Anyway, there's a train going on in the background. I gotta run, it's time to go. But Rocket X3, I like it. Not gonna be the fastest option out there, but maybe a really good option for the general runner. Good morning from Alpharetta. So we're in change of scenery, a lot greener, a lot less mountains, but a lot of rolling roads, rolling hills. So we are visiting my sister-in-law who lives in Georgia, and yeah, it's my wife's sister, so her side of the family, and we're just gonna be in town for about a week. And per usual, I'm getting outside now. This works out well because I'm really just trying to get like an hour of running a day. Like hour of running a day, I don't really care what the quality is for the most part, just about an hour a day. And so getting myself out the door. Now we got in pretty late last night and didn't get to bed until probably around almost 1 a.m. is I think when I fell asleep, but that's 11 p.m. Utah time. Woke up around 7:20, but that's 5:20 a.m. Utah time. So I got like 6 hours, I think it was. So I don't feel terrible, but I don't feel good. I don't normally do that well on on travel, especially like day immediately after travel. So anyway, I am in the Alpharetta area. So I'll meet up with Trav Daddy, Travis, sometime in the next few days, but today I'm just getting out there. Now the air is heavy here. It is humid, so we'll see how that feels, but we're just gonna try and go easy and not die. So honestly, I think that the person who invented streaking probably lived in a humid climate because they were like, why even bother wearing clothes? Those are my thoughts. Alpharetta, more like Betarella, freaking just hills, humidity, and heat. Runner's hell. Yo, no one told me you just pee yourself in humidity. My shorts are literally just, I gotta pee myself. All right, it is Thursday morning. Thursday morning. There is a paved trail that I've heard about that is super popular, and I'm actually meeting up with Travis tomorrow at the same location. However, I wanted to check it out really, really quick. Anyway, what the freak? The car is freaking out. I've got to pull over. Okay, so that sucks. The car that we got through Turo, all like the engine light, everything just shot on. So I just parked and I'm gonna just run in the neighborhood today because I don't trust the car. Man, this is not gonna work. We're on a golf course. One, they're hitting balls, so don't want to get knocked out. But two, you see these hills? Like, people are driving golf carts on these? This is insane. This is unfortunate. I wanted to run on flat surface, but the car is not safe to drive, so it is what it is. Found the pay trail. We're going 3 minutes moderate, 1 minute to 90 seconds walk, and we'll go by 8 and then run home. All right, just filled my water bottle back up at the park. We're running back. Gonna get just over 7 miles. We got 6 reps of 3, like 6 by 3 at a threshold-ish with a minute to a minute and a half of rest, so plenty of rest. Threshold effort, right? Probably too much rest for a true threshold workout, and that's fine. I just want to get a little turnover, run a little bit more moderate, because I'm going to be sweating anyway, so might as well. This is not all sweat.
There's a lot of water too.
Friday morning, the car is working finally. Should be good, but I am headed to just the local paved trail. Same one I was on yesterday, but we're meeting up at one of the parks to go run with Trav. And yeah, no, I'm excited. It's I met Travis through Alex, Herm, as anyone who watches me probably knows him as Herm, but Alex Hermanson. I'm actually not sure. It's Herm. But Alex and I obviously met through like TikTok, Instagram, right? We DM'd, we commented on each other's stuff, talked back and forth, and then Trav and Alex had already become really good friends at that point, and they were both at Grandma's Marathon in Minnesota. So that's where we all met up in person for the first time. That's also the last time that I saw Trav. Both of them are more East Coast guys, and travel more for races, but not, I don't really travel right now for races and stuff, so I don't make my way out here very often. It's been fun, by the way. I actually very pleasantly surprised. I was dreading this trip a little bit, but I've had a lot of fun, and I think more than anything, it's just been good to slow down work-wise and not stress too much. I did all my YouTube stuff for the shoe reviews before I left, so I don't have anything that I need to do while I'm here. But anyway, it's been a good time. So it's funny, growing up, we were all told, hey, don't meet up with people on the internet. But a lot of really, really cool people I've met through, TikTok, Instagram, all that. So anyway, excited to meet Trav in person again, and just have a good time. For the most part, the body's feeling good. I do need to sleep more. I'm not getting much sleep, and that's mainly just because of the sleeping situation, as well as the kids are just staying up late with cousins, and it's summer vacation. It's vacation for them. It's vacation for us. So I might have to just sleep in a little bit tomorrow or something. But anyway, let's go.
Got our quick run with Trav.
I threw up today. Awesome.
When it hits, you gotta just go. You gotta do it. But we finished like 4.5?
4.5.
4.5 miles.
Hot
Chill.
and humid. Really
Conversation
humid.
was good, so didn't need to film during.
Oh.
All right, Sunday morning. I am pretty tired. It's been a couple of late nights, and my car broke down, the Turo, and so what we did was we basically ended up borrowing my brother-in-law's car. It's a sedan, and we all kind of piled in as much as we could. We actually went out and drove out to like this natural water slide, which was super cool, like waterfall, you can slide down it. And on the way back, it was super late. We were like an hour and a half away, 2 hours away, and it was already like 9 o'clock at night. My sister-in-law hit a deer, and it busted her car. We didn't have free seats in our car. My other sister-in-law and brother-in-law that are here didn't have free seats in their car, and we were, again, an hour and a half away, and they had, them and their 5 kids in their car. So basically, last night or 2 nights ago, I drove everyone back in my car an hour and a half, dropped them off, and drove all the way back out an hour and a half, picked them all up, like half of them up. My other brother-in-law did the same, and then we drove everyone back another hour and a half. So 4.5 hours back and forth. Ended up getting home at like 2:30 a.m. Falling asleep around like 3:30 a.m. So I did not wake up yesterday morning to run. In fact, I slept in, and then last night we were up till about 2 in the morning just playing games, like card games stuff, catching up. So tired. Don't normally run on Sundays, but wanted to get some miles in. So I'm gonna go for like something like 6 to 8 miles, and we'll see how it goes. But it's been a wacky week. I have not gotten a ton of sleep just because you don't want to be the spoil sport when you're out of town visiting family, but it is what it is. We've had the car trouble, some different things, And yeah, hopefully tonight though, I get some better sleep because I want to wake up and run with Trav again tomorrow. So, and then it's home on Tuesday. So there were some offshoots of that paved trail that were actual trail, and I don't have time to explore today, or probably this trip, but I do think the next time I'm here, which who knows when that is, I'll maybe drive to one of the parking lots along the trail and try and shoot into those, because they look pretty nice. They look tame, nice, like pretty buffed out, like bark chip style, you know, just soft surface trail, which is always great for an easy run, just to relax. So, and we've got like a mile and a half left. It's almost entirely uphill on the way back. We're getting calories in today just because I didn't sleep a whole lot and it's hot. So yeah, it is what it is. What it is, what it isn't. I also want to give a shout out to the endorphin belt. Not sponsored. I did get it for free though, right? Full disclosures there. Did get it for free. No financial incentive though. Like they don't, no affiliate code or anything like that. I just want to give them a shout out because they are super small business. Like they just started. I think their product just launched. They sent me a beta test product plus the final product. They sent me a water bottle with a twist cap. I believe I've got a hat from them waiting at home. So like one, they are incredibly kind, incredibly generous, and they're super open to feedback. Like they sent the belts out initially, the beta product, for feedback from creators, for feedback from runners, running coaches, anyone who would try, so that they could try and iterate and make a good product. My first attempt with the belt, I didn't love. It felt a little bit weird, but I kind of found it kind of sits underneath my dad pooch. And I like to wear the water bottle on the front, right? And I don't actually use the back pouch. My one complaint is that the phone pouch, it is waterproof. It does hold a ton of stuff, but it, like if you're someone like me who takes their phone out, then it kind of is difficult to take it out on the run. You don't want to always stop to take out the phone. But that's some content creator BS. So, you know, for everyday runners, I actually think it's a really good product. I really like it for travel because it's compact, it's easy. I think my only other criticism is that there are gel loops, and the loops are just a little bit difficult to get the gels in and out of. Now, the good thing with that though is you're not gonna lose your gels during a race. Realistically, I don't know if there's a better option, but just some criticism of it there. Anyway, as someone who is part of the running community, and honestly, I have some ideas for some gear of my own, some different things that I think could be cool for runners, will make our lives a little bit easier. It's just always so interesting to see those going out, doing it on their own, figuring out the process, right? There's so many small running brands in the community that make really cool products that are just community members doing their best. So, but something really special about like the true small brand, just putting it all, sometimes betting their life savings on like a singular product like this that are awesome. All right, there we go. That's a week, guys. Don't normally run on Sunday, so it's weird. The next one starts tomorrow, but whew, gotta stop the watch. 8 point something, 39, just sub 40 miles, and yeah, feel good. Didn't really pay attention to like effort or pace or anything this week. Just wanted to move and felt good, so we'll take it. Again, please consider donating to my fundraising for the Tokyo Marathon. We're currently sitting, at the time of the recording of this video, we are sitting at $450 raised through the GoFundMe link. We generated about $500 of revenue through ads and social media. I'll get some updated numbers here. So we're sitting at about 1,000. My goal is to raise at least 3 of the 1,000 through these means, and then I'm donating an extra 1,000 of my own just on top to get to the 4. But you know, if we don't raise it all, that's fine. I will pay out of my pocket because, you know, at the end of the day, I understand I get a big benefit from this. I get to go to Tokyo and run the marathon. But if you would help me raise money for the charity, anything over the 4,000
you know, if let's say we raise the 3, I contribute the 1, and there's still a ton of YouTube revenue, stuff like that, I'm donating all of it. So I'll do it, I'll donate it on here. You guys will see it, full transparency on that. But I'll be honest, I am a little worried we're not gonna raise it. Even $5 helps. Whatever you can donate if you're able and willing, I appreciate. So I'm just happy. I'm gonna make it happen regardless, no matter what. I'm gonna reach out to some brands to see if they'll donate just directly to the charity, right? And in return, I might put a logo on my singlet or something, right? Just kind of sell ad space for charity, just something, because, you know, would love to be able to donate as much as possible to the charities, whether it be the Tokyo Marathon one. And if I can't donate above that, I'll donate to men's mental health as well. All of it will be done, again, on video, so you guys can see full transparency there. Anyway, good week. Gonna go rinse off and go about our day. We'll see ya.